Storymaker here, and we are doing our new Spiderman Timeline, just like Batman, but like Spider-Man. Now enjoy this video. Chapter 1, Spider-Man. It starts in New York City, where a guy known as Peter Parker got bitten by a radioactive spider. Peter Parker is a 19-year-old guy with a blue jacket and gray pants. Peter got bitten during a field trip at Oscorp's. He went home, which is his Aunt May's house. Aunt May is Peter's aunt, which is a nice lady with brown hair and green sweater. Peter got home feeling a bit sweaty from the spider bite. "Hey Aunt May, I'm feeling a bit tired," said Peter, feeling a bit unwell from the spider bite. "But I made you some dinner," Aunt May said, putting green beans, carrots, and mashed potatoes on the wooden table. I'm not quite hungry, but I might eat it later," Peter said, about to go to his room. In his room, he has his computer, a bed, and a cabinet. Peter went to bed, and when he was asleep, his spider abilities began to grow. In the morning, Peter woke up feeling a bit muscular, and his hands are a bit sticky. He checked the time, and he was late for school, which is Midtown High School. During the school hours, Peter Parker is having a hard time focusing, and other things like pencils and paper are getting stuck to his hands. Later, after school, Peter Parker is wondering if he could do some cool tricks. He went to the skate park, and he did some cool backflips and cartwheels. Peter even tried climbing on the wall, and he climbed up very fast. He realized that he climbed walls, and he thinks that he could shoot webs. But sadly, he can't shoot webs, but he could make something that could. Later at night, Peter made web shooters that are red and blue. He practiced his web shooting 3 times a week until he finally could shoot webs. Next, he tried web swinging. In order to do that, he has to go on top of a building. "Okay, let's see if I could swing," Peter said, hoping that he could swing on his first try. Peter tried swinging, but he fell down many times and hitting the wall, until he finally could swing to roof. Back at Aunt May's house, Peter is in his room thinking about what he could do about his powers. Peter Parker started drawing pictures on his sketchbook to decide of his costume ideas, because he decided to use his powers for good. He drew a few ideas that he might be interested in. The first costume is black and blue, but it doesn't feel right. Then he drew another costume which is completely orange, but to Peter is too much orange. But the last one is red and blue with black lines, and he decided to go with that one. Now he started making his costume in his room, and soon the costume was made. "Okay, now let's find a name for my costume," Peter said, looking at his suit that he made. Peter came up with names like Bug Boy and Super Insect, but that does not sound right. Then Peter looked at his web shooters, and then that's when he decided to call himself Spider-Man. Later, Peter, as Spider-Man, is going around the city and saving the day. During this time, Peter also got a job at the Daily Bugle, and then he met Mary Jane Watson, which is a lady with red hair and green eyes. Now that's the end of this chapter. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next chapter.